Rage on that beat, going crazy.
First measurement we need is our waist measurement. Then we need the skirt full length. My own waist is 32 inches and the full length of my skirt is 37 inches. The band, how many inches I want for my band? 2 inches for my band. I also want my skirt waist. Since this is going to be a wrap skirt, it's going to overlap. My skirt waist is going to be this waist I have here, 32 plus 6 inches, and that will be 38 inches. That's what I'm going to gather the width of my skirt to. And now finally we're going to look at our skirt width. That's the total we need to gather. So my skirt width is going to be 2 3/4 of my waist measurement. My waist is 32 inches, so I'm going to do 2 3/4 of 32 inches. I'm sure those of us that don't love maths now, we run away from this, but let me break it down for you. We'll do 2 times 32 first of all. 2 times 32 is 64. Then we have 3/4 of 32. And that's going to be 4 here 1, 4 here 8. 3 times 8 is 24. And now we can add 64 and 24 together, and that will give us 88 inches. Let's determine how many yards that will give us. So you need just about 2.5 yards. So guys, based on our measurements, I cut this to be 37 inch long. Despite I'm going to put a band. Why I decided to do that was we are going to be hemming 1 inch at the bottom, and also at the top we are going to be sewing like 1/2 inch into the band. So that means at the end of the day this length would already be giving us something like 35.5, or you could even round off to 35 eventually. This band is actually my skirt waist, which is 38. That's the width that will be gathered into the skirt. 38 plus 20, so I cut this as 68 inches long. This part is the part of the 38 inches where I actually put my visible interfacing. If you want this rope to be much longer, you can increase the length to however long you want it, but I'm going to leave it here. Now what I just need to do is to either gather or pleat my fabric. I'm going to pleat or gather to this particular length. And if you want to gather this, you use your machine, use the longest stitch on your machine and gather it round and pull through to tighten the stitches, or you can just pleat it right on this fabric. Let me show you what I mean. So this is where it's going to start. I notched it, and this is where it's going to stop. So what I'll just do is I'll take this right side facing right sides, and all I'll need to do is to take this and I'll start pinning. Then I'll pleat it on itself, pin it down, pleat. I found out that pleating is much better for me because I'm already round. So you also need to consider your body shape. Flared and pleating is more advisable for those that have a more rounder body. So this is what I'll keep doing. This is the middle of this is where the middle notch is. So I'll just keep pleating right there, and I'm going to show you when I am through pleating. So guys, I've been able to pleat evenly along the waistband. You can make yours more fuller than this if that is what you desire, but I picked a measurement that would suit me and my body shape. So this is what it's going to be looking like after I've sewed it up along that line. So what I did also was I left this part, I left it open such that I would, before stitching this, I will fold this 1 cm in and sew it straight down. Do it for the other side so that they are both enclosed. I'll fold it like 1 cm and another 1 cm and sew it straight down to the very bottom of my skirt. Then I'll sew it along this waistline. So please, let's quickly do that. My skirt is already looking almost finished. So now that I've ironed the band in place, I am just going to sew in this gutter to keep the band in place. I'll also finish off the belt. Here is my belt. I'll finish off this as well for both sides so that we can tie this, and I'm sure you can't wait to see how this looks. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do not forget to subscribe. Also like, share if you find this tutorial helpful, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.